Hello everyone and welcome back to the YouTube channel of iExamB, where we help you learn everything 50% faster. So, IBPS SO officer, right? We're in the final stage of the preparation journey for at least our prelims examination, which is supposed to be held on the 29th of August. And in this video, my aim is to discuss with you as to what should your final leg for the prelims examination ideally look like in the last 15 to 20 days, right? What we're going to do in this video is we're going to discuss about which laws you should be revising first, how you're going to handle the banking laws, right? The mistakes that a lot of people make is which is to start new laws and not use mocks and the question banks that are available to you as a resource to the best of their meanings for all intents and purposes, right? Now, what your mindset is going to be for the last 15 or 20 days at this stage, you are not to your goal is not to cover the entire syllabus from scratch, right? Forget about it. What you've done. Your real goal is to strengthen what you have already studied and to convert your existing knowledge into sure short marks wherever you can squeeze them from, right? So golden rule number one: no new heavy laws from now. Do not start them from zero. Do not even think about them. The second golden rule: chase high weightage traditional laws and banking laws. These make up for most of the number of questions that are going to be asked from you. And since there is a change in the pattern, only 25 legal questions are going to be asked from you worth 50 marks. My guess from my own personal experience, as far as I've given the prelims and the mains of a lot of examinations, um, the traditional and banking laws are going to carry most of the weightage. I mean, that is what the trend has been for any paper that is conducted in prelims and mains, and both of those stages ask you legal questions. Right, for the first 7 days, starting from today or whenever you, depending on whenever you're watching this video, you're always going to start with your traditional laws first, after which you're going to move on to your banking laws. And then for the last 3 days, you're only going to look at the notes that you might have made during this and during the entirety of your preparations journey for the prelim stage, right? Every single day, you're going to solve certain MCQs, you're going to solve certain mocks, and you're going to do a very targeted and planned revision depending on what your weaker and stronger subjects are. This is talking about the traditional and common laws. These are the backbone of any professional knowledge paper. Does not matter what exam you are sitting for. You're going to start with your Constitution of India, covering these topics thoroughly. If you've done them thoroughly, you're going to revise them in their entirety solely from the Bare Act and the notes if you have prepared any. You're always going to cover the new criminal laws, and after that, you're going to take a shift towards the commercial and civil laws like your Indian Contract Act, Sales of Goods Act, Transfer of Property Act, Specific Relief Act, Indian Partnership Act, and even your CPC. Right? After that, you're going to split your preparation or the revision, so to say, between 60 and 60 to 40%. So 60% of the times you're going to revise the notes that you have prepared, and off based off that revision, you're going to do your chapter MCQ, sectional test, chapter test for 40% of the remaining time, right? After that, moving on to the core banking laws. So these are very pertinent because IBPS SO is a banking law exam, right? And these laws test your recall value, the memory that you can hold for a long period of time. These six laws make up the most important banking laws for you. You're going to go through the indexes of the Bare Act of each of these laws, and you're going to see where everything stands as it is. You're going to take a look at the important definitions, the key sections that we have already for a lot of the portion covered in the classes itself, and you're going to not miss out on the power of authority sections and the procedures and penalties as well. This is an example for you as to what the question could be like from each of these laws. Now, this is how you're going to focus on each of the laws. So this is just an example as to give you an idea as to what your revision should look like from each of the laws. So from Banking Regulation Act, you're not going to miss out on the licensing powers, the control over banks, business restrictions, the power of RBI, right? From PMLA, for example, you're going to absolutely take into consideration meaning of money laundering, the reporting entities, what the attachment of property is going to look like, right? So everything from this premise has to be covered as such. The biggest mistakes that people make, they start new, they start big during the last 10, 15, 20 days. Do not do that, right? Do not try to perfect one act, and in the process of doing that you ignore the rest. So this is one of those exams where quantity somewhat matters over quality, right? The more you prepare, the more focused you, the more chances of you even getting guessing things right would be, right? The higher the chances would be. Please do not sit back on MCQs and mocks, right? They are equally important for you. They tell you a lot about your preparation and where you currently stand. Now, by when I said perfect one act and ignore the rest, I do not mean that you cover everything superficially. That is not the idea. I've said this thing again and again, and I'll repeat it once more. The only way you're going to crack any competitive exam is to not get wrong what you already know, right? So in the pursuit of accumulating or absorbing more and more knowledge in huge amounts, you're going to miss out on things that you are already comfortable with. So the subjects that you are 100% comfortable and confident about, please do not get any question wrong from those subjects. That's the only way you're going to get through any of the competitive exams that you ever sit for. And that's a promise that I can make to you, right? And once you've done with all the traditional and the banking laws, you're going to have a look at the minor laws, if and only if you want to do it for your own peace of mind. The way you're going to do that is you're going to go through the index of those bare acts, any minor law that you're looking forward to. And after you've gone through the index of the bare act, you're going to go through the MCQ booklets that have been already provided to you as a part of your course that you might have purchased, right? So this is the recap how you're going to go about it. And if you have any questions, Indra ma'am is going to conduct a workshop on the 14th of August at 7 o'clock. The link will be in the description below. You can register for it, and you can clear any of the last minute doubts that you might have, right? Even a lot of the doubts that are asked at the 11th hour help a lot of the times. So please do not miss out on this workshop. Grab this opportunity, and I hope to see you there. Until then, all the very best. Take care and give it your all. This is the final stretch. Just push to the end line, and then I really do hope to see you for the mains preparation journey as well. Take care, all the very best, and I'll see you in the next one.